Hello everybody and welcome back again to Let's Play Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I am back in Ravensthorpe. I have left Jorvik and the snowy regions of the north behind, so I can return to Randvi and tell her the good news, I guess. However, I want to do one thing before that, and that is talk to Hytham, because I should have enough medallions now to deliver the next batch. Let's see.
Jorvik is now free of the Order's influence.
Brilliant as ever, my friend. Thank you for all you have done.
You are welcome. I have 11 medallions for you.
Here. This marks fewer members of the Order.
It gives me joy to take these from you. As a token of my deep gratitude, I want you to have this. There is more to be done, Eivor.
Alright, so he gave me an upgrade, and apparently the next batch is going to be 15 medallions. And I still don't have enough codex pages to turn in this batch over here. Okay, so I will return later. I actually think 15 might be all that's left on my order diagram, to be honest.
I have to go.
Then go in peace.
So this could be the last batch I have to deliver. Yeah, I mean, this is clearly not more than 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that's 15. So just one more batch and we're done with that task. And yeah, I have a nice ability here, which I probably should use at some point, because that's actually kind of useful. But okay, we're done with this. Now let's go and talk to Randvi about the news from Jorvik. Uh-oh. What's going on here? Clearly we have another dispute, and apparently it involves Holger again.
Randvi, what is this?
Another dispute, I'm afraid. Holger stirring the pot once again.
Of course.
Will you set in judgment?
Judgments are the burden of a Jarl. This is Sigurd's duty now.
He refuses to leave his quarters. Right now, you are the only noble fit for this.
I don't know. It is not my place.
Please. Only until Sigurd recovers his strength.
All right. Once more.
Well, I guess if Sigurd
Gudrun, Holger,
isn't doing
come
his
forward.
duty...
You'll state your cases and I'll hear you out and be as swift in my judgment as I am able.
Okay, so Gudrun, tell me your side of the story, please.
Gudrun, you may speak.
I have been robbed, Eivor. My property defaced. 3 days ago, I discovered some of my sailcloth missing. I scoured the settlement in search of it. Passing Holger's home, there I see it. Boldly displayed and worse, defaced, with scrolls and silly stories upon it.
Lies and slander!
Holger, quiet. You're well acquainted with the rules of this trial. Now, Gudrun, what did you do upon discovering your sailcloth?
I confronted him, demanding silver. For sil with Holger's inky scratching cannot be sold or bartered, can it? I ask only that I be paid for the property that was taken from me, yet he refuses.
So Holger took something that belonged to you and defaced it. Now you wish to be paid for the item. Do I understand?
That is right.
Alright, fair enough. And what is your defense, Holger?
Holger, what say you in your defense?
Short days ago, I found a pile of mildew-stained detritus beneath the docks, and salvaged what I could. I wish to use it as a canvas, you see? As a conveyance for my latest works. The sailcloth was in such a state, and so obscured from view, I assumed it was refuse, abandoned goods.
I see.
My motives were honest, Eivor. Would a thief be so brazen as to display the fruits of his crime? Hardly. Yet here she claims I have robbed and defaced her property, when all I took was rubbish left by to rot.
Nonsense.
My only crime here is that I gave something ugly and decrepit a bold new life.
I see. So you feel Gudrun disposed of something, and now unreasonably seeks its return.
Exactly. Yes.
Well, I mean, this is kind of difficult since it's word against word. Holger says he found something that looked discarded and he assumed it was trash, so he took it. But Gudrun says that it was not discarded, it was hers. And I mean, it may have been obscured from view because she didn't want people to take it. So just because it was kind of hidden doesn't mean it was being thrown away. More like the opposite, right? But still, it's kind of hard for me to verify in which, state Holger found this sailcloth and if he had reason to assume that it was actually just a piece of trash. However, this is not the first time Holger has done something like this, right? He has done something very similar before. He took someone else's stuff because, I don't know, he feels entitled to use it for his artistic endeavors, and he just assumes that other people don't actually want to keep their stuff. So, based on that, I feel slightly more inclined to believe Gudrun here and not Holger, since he has a history of doing this. And even if it wasn't for that previous incident, I think Holger hasn't really done his due diligence here. He should have made sure that it doesn't belong to someone before taking it for himself. I mean, come on, it's not a large village. Asking around a bit and, try to find out if someone claims this cloth as their own wouldn't take long, I assume. And in addition to that, back in these times, something like this was significantly more valuable because, it takes a long time to make and takes resources. So people probably wouldn't discard something like that. They would try to, reuse it, recycle it. They can't just buy a cheap machine-made piece of cloth on the internet, right? So I feel I don't really believe Holger's story that he found a sailcloth and he just assumed, oh, no one's using this, because people back then wouldn't just throw something like that away for no good reason. They probably would find another way to use it, which I guess he was trying to do, but he can't just assume that, whoever owned this piece of cloth wouldn't try to use it for something else and would just throw it away. So yeah, I'm afraid I will have to rule against you again, Holger.
All right, I have heard enough.
I might have profited from that cloth. Holger has all but robbed me of a future boon.
It was garbage. Yet now it's a part of something greater. If anything, I have increased its value. You ought to thank me.
Oh, I will thank you with the back of my...
Quiet.
Oh,
Let
dear.
me speak.
So, what are my options here? Gudrun is right, Holger is right. Okay, so basically I can just decide one way or the other. I mean, I would say that maybe we can try and see if it has increased in value, if someone is willing to buy that piece of cloth, and maybe Gudrun can make a profit from it. But then again, so could Holger, right? If he has to pay some kind of compensation to Gudrun for the sailcloth, he can just sell it if he claims it's more valuable now, and he might still make a profit. So, yeah, either way, I guess I'm going to side with Gudrun here.
After careful thought, it is clear that...
What is this? What are you doing?
Suddenly he appears out of
Holger
nowhere.
and Gudrun are at odds. I hope to find a resolution.
That duty is mine alone, Eivor. You know this. Stand aside.
Okay.
You are not here, brother. Nor did I wish to bother you.
A sallow excuse for such a bold defiance. I hope you enjoyed it. Are you finished singing, my dear scout?
My Jarl, as I was saying,
Stop! Enough! I have heard more than enough to render my judgment.
Have you now?
For as long as I've known you, Holger, you have spun words into lies. You weaken the minds of children and delude the minds of men. I've shown you too many years of tolerance. And rather than exist in grateful meekness as Holger the liar, you sink lower. You become Holger the thief, robbing a woman of her livelihood, all in the name of your stupid stories.
Sigurd, you all know that is not the...
This is the consequence of your actions. You will pay Gudrun the value of 30 sailcloths.
30?
30 times? Surely you jest. That would ruin me, Sigurd.
Do I look like one to play pranks, Holgate? Pay the fee, or be exiled.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Great, Jarl. If I may, I seek only compensation for a single sailcloth. The rest is...
30 times! In silver! That is my judgment.
I mean...
Please, does this not seem unfair?
I agree with the judgment as such, you know, that Holger is probably to blame here and has to pay compensation. But 30 times the compensation, that does seem unfair. This judgment is unfair. I support Sigurd's judgment. And I know that I'm supposed to support him because he's the Jarl and so on, but I have supported him a lot over the course of this game, and I feel in this case he's wrong, and I think Eivor will speak her mind here and will tell him that he's wrong. So the judgment is unfair.
Sigurd, the punishment must fit the crime. Your judgment is cruel and unfair.
Cruel and unfair. Oh no. No, you have it backwards. I am the definition of what is fair and what is not. I am your Jarl, the source of all right and wrong, the Lord of justice in this place. Without rank, without order, without a chain of command, life cannot endure. Chaos will reign. Do you understand?
As my brother and my Jarl, I back you, Sigurd. But in the face of injustice, I cannot help but speak.
Have you never in your life known when to hold your tongue, Eivor? Nor defer to those wiser than yourself? My judgment stands. 30 times the sailcloth's value. That is final.
Thank you, Lord, for hearing us out.
See to it that judgment is carried out exactly as I have said.
Oh boy.
Should the need arise again, do not fail to rouse me.
I feel this is definitely Tyr speaking out of him more than Sigurd. Well, Holger, I am sorry.
And please, calm down, friend. We did not mean for this to escalate.
No, I understand. You were well within your rights.
I mean, technically, you can still deal with this among yourselves. So Holger is going to pay you the compensation, and then you're just going to give him a gift and return the money, right? It's still very disconcerting that Sigurd clearly has changed due to this ordeal, and that there's a lot more Tyr speaking out of him, I guess. Alright, I can't talk to him about this, so... yeah, I hope you will be fine, Holger. Anyway, I guess I will go and talk to Randvi now.
Good day.
Is it a good day, though?
I want to thank you for your judgment, Eivor. For stepping in when Sigurd would not, in spite of what happened.
Poor man. I've never known him to be so angry and reckless. Is that a side you have seen?
Rarely. There have been moments when he was distressed, worried, afraid. But nothing like this. Never, ever like this.
Let us do our best for him as we take care of our own. We're his best hope for healing.
If it is not too late. In the meantime, we press on.
I have purged the Order of Ancients from Jorvik with Juvina and Jord's aid. And should we ever need theirs, they will come.
You do this work well, Eivor. Is it a prelude to you joining the Hidden Ones?
I doubt it. Not enough glory in these back alley brawls.
I'm not sure if Eivor sees a career path in joining the Hidden Ones. But okay, that's another task done. And Sigurd is just walking around here now. Like a tiger in a cage. Can't talk to him though. Okay, so I guess we have a number of regions available already. However, maybe I want to delay the next departure for now and instead deal with something closer to home. Or maybe even further away from home, because we still need to return to Asgard and take care of this business. I mean, last time we were actually in Jotunheim, but that chapter ended with Odin returning to Asgard after he found a way to, well, not really survive Ragnarok, but, you know, be reborn. And I guess this is the reason for our current troubles. That is, Sigurd behaving a little bit too much like Tyr. Also, what is going on here?
A new letter.
Alright, let's have a look at that. Okay, we have one from Hytham and one from Wulfhilda. This seems to be a quest, so let me take a look at Wulfhilda's letter first. To the esteemed warrior, Eivor of the Ravens, as promised, I have completed my manuscript regarding the peculiar series of incidents we encountered in East Anglia, enclosed as a copy for your perusal. As to your request, names and deeds have been changed in the creation of a legend which shall invigorate our nation. Yours in God's name, Mother Wulfhilda, Abbess of Barking.
An inspiring tale. Far more fitting than that terrible day. At least you changed my name. And she got a dragon in. Always with the dragons.
So basically, you are now in possession of the first edition of Beowulf. That's amazing. But yeah, let's read Hytham's letter as well. Eivor, I received another letter from our poor fellow soldier of Christ. He may have uncovered a few new targets. Visit my bureau when you have some time, Hytham. Okay, so...
I should speak with Hytham.
More clues about order members. Right, but... Like I said, I feel maybe the Asgard story should be continued, finally. So, let's get back to... Valka's hut, and I guess I have to drink my potion again. Let's mark this quest as active. And let's see how Odin or Havi's story continues. Alright, here's our potion. Let's do it. Alright, back in Asgard we are.
The Nornir told me you'd be here. The cord is forged. Gleipnir, I call it.
Ah, yes.
I'll wager there's a good story behind that wound.
A tale
There
for
is-
another time. Thank you for this.
When you bind the beast, spare no loose ends. The cord will stretch or shrink to fit your needs.
How tightly will it hold? The beast may resist.
The more you tighten the cord, the stronger it will hold and the greater it will hurt, till the beast is rooted to the ground.
Thank you, Ivaldi. You may go.
You mean from Asgard, do you not? My debt to you is paid in full?
Yes, as promised.
Thank you, Harvey. I did not expect you to remember.
Where will you go next?
Under the mountains of Svartalfheim. Our mountains. To free the Earth's riches. For this is what I know best.
Alright. Good luck to you. And I guess I will have to put your rope to good use now. Gleipnir. There we go. So I have to talk to Tyr now. I should properly listen to Tyr's voice, because I'm actually kind of curious to hear if it's like the same voice actor as Sigurd. I mean, as far as I can remember, he doesn't really look like Sigurd, so I'm not sure if he sounds like him. Okay, apparently Tyr is all the way over here for whatever reason. So yeah, this will take a few minutes to get there. I'll bring you back once I have arrived. Alright, he's gotta be somewhere around here. At the end of this very long sort of staircase. Okay, I guess that's him over here. Yep, here we go.
Harvey, you're a balm to my eyes. What happened to yours?
A sacrifice for something greater. Is the wolf nearby?
Yes, but he's grown. I have kept him company, but he's consumed by a sadness I cannot understand.
Regrettable but necessary. I knew from the start this wolf brought ill tidings.
From the start it was a kind creature. But our mistrust and cruelty have robbed the poor wolf of its sweetness and life.
Would it be a kindness to kill it then?
We are past the time for such mercy. This wolf has power now that would test our strengths combined. I fear he is possessed of a power that renders him ever-living.
Then we will offer him a different fate. This cord is unbreakable. You must convince him to wear it. It will act as a leash, whose magic will signal that he is safely secured. An assurance to the Aesir who fear him. A beacon, that is all. No harm will befall the poor Fenrir.
Well, I guess it is the same voice actor.
Fenrir, yes. You know the creature's name. Did Loki tell you?
He did. It is a fine name.
Yes, Dweller of the Fens. An apt name for his current fate.
And I guess he does look like him. Maybe it's just the different facial hair, or the lack of facial hair.
Fenrir!
I honestly didn't recognize him.
Good word has come!
Leave me.
I wish you well, Great Wolf. But a fear still hangs over Asgard. The Aesir worry about your growing size and strength.
Ready now.
Yep, he has grown quite a bit.
And what do they have to be afraid of? Old friend.
Harvey brings a collar fashioned by the dwarves. A beacon. That we may track from a distance to know where you roam. Wear this, and you may live and thrive in Asgard, without worry.
I smell something sour.
Wear the collar! Or return to Jotunheimer. There's no third way.
Son of Loki, have I not treated you with kindness? We are bonded, you and I. And as I trust my king, so you may trust me.
Yep,
Open your
he's
mouth.
still to lose his arm.
As a pledge of faith, you may take my hand if I am untrue.
Here we go.
Be swift, Harvey. fighting! Army! Here you stay, Fen Dweller!
And there goes the arm.
Here you die.
Oh boy.
Deceiver.
It looks like, yeah, we're not quite done here yet.
Kill one another.
You speak in riddles.
The home of the gods turns red.
Alright. Gotta be careful here. This is a creature like no other we fought before. So I can use some special attacks, but they barely do any damage at all. So I will have to try a few different approaches here. Even the arrows don't really do much. But the good thing is we have some healing mushrooms around. Oh, well, for a moment it looked like I was stuck here. Alright, I think if I fire at these glowy parts, I might do slightly more damage. So yes, that's what I'm trying to do here. At least as long as I still have arrows. Yep, these do somewhat more damage than if I fire in other places, so yes, that's what I will do. Oh no, what the hell? Suddenly he turned into an earthworm. Okay, well, that is different. Alright, again, let's go for the weak spots. But I need to aim at them from like the side or it won't work. Can't seem to aim at the weak spots while he's like staring right at me. Okay, well, this is going to take a while. Unless I find like a better strategy here. Okay, but at least this is doing some damage. I mean, I guess I can try to hit the weak spots with my sword as well. Especially in a situation like this. But it seems very risky. I can get hurt quite a bit while trying to do that, I guess. But I mean, it's not your time yet to die, Odin. It's only at Ragnarok when he's going to kill you. At least, I'm guessing it's not yet Ragnarok. I mean, there has to be like Fimbul winter first and all of that, so it's not your fate to die here, Odin. Oh, well, but no reason to get sloppy. Also, it seems that there are like arrows in the vicinity. Uh-oh. This is going to hurt probably. Oh, what? What just happened? What's going on here? That was a little bit weird. But okay, let me pick up some of this here. And yeah, I can pick up arrows in certain places. Okay, here we go. This is actually helpful.
It will be an age of storms, an age of wolves.
Where did you hear these words of prophecy?
What is he doing now? He picked up like a giant branch or rock? I think it might be a rock. Okay. Yeah, one more reason to stay away from him. Oh, well, that was a nice attempt. Oh, and now he's going underground again. Okay, Let me use this to pick up a few new arrows. There we go. Now, show me your weak spots. There we go. Okay, and he's finding more stuff to throw at me apparently. So have to be vigilant here. Oh, well. Oh, and now he's causing like tornadoes. This is wild. Okay. Let's try to get in a few more arrows here. And here we go again with the throwing of rocks. Very pointy rocks. And I try to hit some of the weak spots up close. I don't know. I don't think I'm really hitting the right spots here, so let me retreat again for a moment. I think the arrows are still the best way to do this. And evade whenever he's trying to throw stuff at me. There we go. Alright. Got a few good hits in here. Right, I can like slow down time if I slide and stuff like that. I should make more use of that kind of skill, I guess. And okay, we can go in again and bind more of that chain. Let's do it.
Then comes the second great sword.
Still not enough.
Fight the wolf.
How do you know these things?
This is the tale I tell myself each night in the cold and dark, before I sleep and dream of tasting your flesh.
Maybe someone told him. Oh, well, nope. Again, I'm not sure why it looks like that. I'm thinking that it is a visual glitch. But okay, I got it, a bit of damage here, so that's good. Now, more arrows for you. Are you kind of stuck over here? I think he may have been stuck. Okay, let's go in again. Okay, I think we're getting closer. Okay, apparently that did it. Yep, and there we are. The Fenris wolf is bound, at least for the time being. Of course, it's not going to last forever. But okay, let's go and talk to Tyr. Alright, he lost his arm. I'm sorry about that.
I could not strike the killing blow. All my oaths remain unbroken.
Right,
Anyone
I'm not
lesser
supposed
would
to
have succumbed to
kill
his
him.
hatred.
If I could have done this any other way.
There was no other way, Harvey. Our fates are fixed.
Fate, I know. You made a great sacrifice on my behalf.
It was not for you.
Do not think your kindness has made you a new friend, Lord of Imbeciles. I will kill you, all of you, gorging on Aesir flesh.
You may strike the final blow, son of Loki. But I will savor my years of freedom before we meet again. Come, old friend. The healing hands of Freya can help you.
But probably not give you a new hand. But yeah, I mean, that's what Sigurd said in Eivor's vision. It was not for you. So I feel even if you're not familiar with the original mythology, at this point you can figure out that, you know, Sigurd is Tyr or has Tyr sleeping inside him.
Have you come to say what I fear?
Not to say.
But to show a vision of the times to come.
None living or dead now equal our heavy in arrogance. To believe that you could remake your fate thus.
For all your efforts, for all your struggles, the threads of fate still bind you as tightly as ever. And yet, from this pattern, a single strand escapes the fray and stubbornly clings to the weave. Aesir, Vanir, your doom will come. The earth will shake, the sun will die. Jötnar will stalk your streets as fire rains upon your heads. And the great wolf Fenrir will feast upon your blood. But you have found a way to live beyond this terror.
Let it flow.
To cheat your death.
From the life tree we go, to the life tree we shall one day return.
Mind and spirit will surge to a time far beyond your own. To a time in which you shall be reborn.
None may follow. Loki least of all. It is done. Time to face our end.
Alright, that was actually quite the epic vision. So Ragnarok is still going to happen, they're still going to die, but they will be reborn. I get it. And there we go, in the footsteps of the gods, achievement unlocked. So, I guess that's the end of the Asgard arc.
This was not my day to die.
Clearly, it was not. Oh, and suddenly I'm on top of this, but my camera is oddly fixed. So maybe I'm just going to jump down here. Let's do it. I mean, that's quite the impressive jump. I also wonder what, in the context of the mythology and in relation to the Isu, the Vanir and the Jötnar are. I mean, I'm guessing they're just different groups of Isu, since they all die at Ragnarok, and they're all supernatural, and some of them even intermingle and intermix, so I'm guessing the Vanir and the Jötnar are just, you know, Isu as well, and just like a different group that have like maybe different cultures or live in different places or whatever. So maybe the Isu are not like just one monolithic group. So maybe the Greek gods were a different sort of Isu as well. And that would explain why we have all these different deities from different pantheons. But yeah, it looks like this is done. And I don't really have anything else to do here. I mean, yeah, I can pick up the treasures, but it seems that all the treasures are just these bloodstones, and I would have to put them on the altar, and I honestly don't think I need to do that. Apparently you get like more skill points for sacrificing all these tear stones, but honestly, I think I'm good. I think I'm pretty good. I'm already running out of, you know, skills that I can actually take, so I don't think I need to do this. So instead, I will just return to the real world. And I mean, we still have like sort of continuation. There's like the DLC that seems to deal with Muspelheim. So we may return to Havi at some point. But for now, let's just leave Asgard behind. Can I like fast travel? Oh, I can just wake up like this. I don't actually have to go to that gate. So let's do it. And we're back.
Eivor, you have awakened. With more to share, I hope.
I returned to Asgard.
And what did you see?
I bound the great wolf, I betrayed Tyr, I saw Ragnarok begin, that is all. Yeah, I bound the great wolf.
I bound the wolf Fenrir, Loki's son, with an unbreakable cord. The beast was enraged by my actions. We fought and I prevailed, but I could not kill the beast.
You visit lore and legend. Things I would never have imagined to be real. Parables, yet here you live them as memories.
Every moment there was as tactile and as vital as you and I seated in this hut.
This is wonderful. Was there more?
I betrayed Tyr. Well, I mean, he knew that I was supposed to bind the wolf, and that it wasn't just like a beacon, but something to actually, you know, bind Fenrir, and he still offered his arm. So I wouldn't really call it betrayal. And like he said, he didn't do it for Havi, but for Asgard. So I think he offered his arm willingly. Maybe he didn't expect it to go like this, but I feel betrayal is a little bit strong here.
There was a betrayal. I betrayed my friend Tyr. I stood by as the great wolf mauled him, tearing his arm off at the joint. I could have said something to prevent it, given him a warning. But I did nothing.
How did it feel?
I was unmoved by his pain. Not hateful, but I did not regret my indifference. A swig of poison that drinks like wine.
Selfishness unmeasured often feels this way. What else did you see?
And I saw Ragnarok begin, indeed.
I witnessed a final vision from the Nornir, the coming of Ragnarok. All was fire and ash, a chaos like a foul wind from the depths of Ginnungagap. But we were ready for the coming storm. 8 of us. We drank the mead, then stood and marched to our doom. That was the end of the Nornir's prophecy.
How curious. Was there more?
No, that was it. I mean, Ragnarok is kind of the end, right? That is all.
I can make sense of no more.
I see. The thrust of these visions seem clear to me. As in your first reverie, a fear of betrayal hangs upon you. Odin has seen fit to gift you with his infinite knowledge and the treasure of his experience. Perhaps his tale is a warning. The indifference he felt is a great pity. See that you do not follow this same road. To do so would risk a loneliness, a personal exile, worse than death.
I understand. Or, I hope I do. Thank you, Valka.
So you think Odin sent me this vision as a warning not to do the same as he did? Okay, I mean, that's an interesting interpretation. But yeah, I guess that's the end of this little side adventure. And there is like a sort of continuation to this one, right? Eivor is troubled by new visions of Odin and a conflict in Svartalfheim. Right, we're going to Svartalfheim, not Muspelheim. Also, I really need to check out these two, because I'm not entirely sure what these are all about. A gift from the other world, a new arrival at the settlement offers prospects which would tempt even the gods. And a challenge from the gods. After witnessing something fall from the sky, Eivor meets a mysterious old lady who claims to know a secret form of training that she's willing to share. So maybe I will actually have a look at these two quests before I check out another region. But I think for now the episode is long enough, so let's make a cut here. As always, thank you for watching and see you again next time.